Alright, it's early Saturday morning here, and I'm here with Gavin, who's also an ADI in the Worksop area, and today we're tackling one of the toughest routes that our learners dread. We call it the 3 minutes of madness. And even with the roads quiet, with it being the Saturday morning, this one can be tricky. We've got some potentially awkward priorities and drivers who don't always follow the rules. This isn't just about memorising a test route. It's about knowing how to handle real-life driving, and let's show you what to sort of expect on your driving test.
All I want you to do is follow the road ahead at all times, unless road signs or markings say otherwise. We're going to follow the sat-nav though from here.
You will arrive at your destination at 12:34 p.m.
Whenever she talks.
When you go for your test, make sure you do understand how to move off safely. It's usually covered in your first lesson, and it can be one of those that kind of gets misplaced. Moving off under control, moving off safely, the top reason why people fail their test at the Worksop test centre. So make sure that you understand how you should do this correctly and in all situations.
I'll be quiet, but yeah, just move off when it's safe.
You feel really low down in this one.
At the end of the road,
Nice.
turn
Put your
left
seat up.
at Shire Oaks,
I'd always wanted to do another test, you know, like with our like the pupil test.
Yeah.
See if I can get a perfect one, or see if I do make a mistake.
Turn left.
Should we block a junction?
Should we block a junction? That's a good question.
Leave comments at the below.
Yeah. Where should the grey car have stopped? Everybody let us know. I do plan to go round all of the tricky junctions at some point. Maybe we'll use snippets of this one today.
Have they resurfaced this yet? No.
Not quite yet.
Nice.
Oh.
Fantastic. I'm glad we're in your car. That sounds big. That's good. That.
Yeah. It's a bit further away, but it's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Keep it PG.
Always.
After 300 yards, bear left, Shire Oaks Road, then turn right.
So this is a recorded route from one of my pupils when they did the 3 minute of madness test route. Gavin will be well aware, but we won't actually be turning right in a minute. We'll just follow the road
Bear
around
left,
to the left.
then turn right.
And if you can just pull up anywhere that's safe on the left.
Finding a safe place to stop is something that's going to be asked of you a couple of times whilst you're on your test. Make sure that you do find somewhere safe. Don't rush into it. It's not going to be a trick. There are going to be places that are available for you. The examiner isn't there to trick you. But if you do find yourself rushing in and then stopping in a bus stop or anything like that, don't panic. Check your mirrors, move off. Don't commit to something you know is wrong. You can always change it.
Thank you. And then just move off when it's safe. So we'll stop on the left in the red tarmac. On your test, you will be asked to do a hill start. All that is moving off on a gradient. We want to make sure that you're not rolling back and you're maintaining control of the car. We're watching for good clutch, accelerator and brake control to make sure you move off without stalling or excessive rollback. A little rollback is okay, so long as it's not excessive. Yep. And then I just want you to move off when it is safe.
I left that one, didn't I?
You did. It's easy to make mistakes though. I think that's quite a valid point.
I think it's when somebody's watching.
Yeah.
Safe it did.
Pay close attention to the sign coming up. We've got a lane board that's telling us which lanes do what job. You can also see the road markings on the floor. Here we have two other road users going in the wrong lane to try to undertake us as a learner turning right at this roundabout. One van does it first and then another vehicle follows his lead, which then comes up very close to us and nearly causes us to have to take evasive action. Luckily they did last minute changes and went straight in towards Asda. This brings up one of the biggest points in the UK test today, that it's not just about how you are as a driver, but how observant you are and how well you can react to other people's mistakes.
Just making sure.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
It's busy on here.
Everyone's out on a Saturday doing the shopping.
I've been here for a Saturday for a bit, to be fair.
You've not missed out on much.
No. There's always traffic. Like I say, I'm glad it's your car.
Yeah. All I want you to do, Gavin, is drive forward into any bay, left or right. End within the lines.
Nasty, nasty man. You know my parking's not my strongest.
Good. You happy with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Car park forward. Good. And then all I want you to do is reverse out to the left and we're going to exit the same way we came in. And then the sat-nav should pick us up.
Mine does that.
A courtesy wipe. It depends if the wipers have been used. Do you know, like if you've washed them recently or not? It has like a memory setting. You're going to jump in front of you then. It's my ex-pupil.
Surprise! So he's left his indicator on.
Yeah.
And let's block the roundabout.
Still indicating left as well. Using the central reservation allows road users to pass on our left safely. We wait with all four wheels within the lines, ready for our opportunity to turn right.
this road. It makes all my chins bounce about.
It's alright, you got your beard, it's harder to see.
It's not. This is a catch out and all, isn't it? Just yeah.
Definitely. We get a couple of warning signs and it's easy to I kind of ignore them. Like the road narrowing, pedestrians in the road, it's well worth just slowing down for that.
And if the trees are overgrowing it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Great awareness and planning is needed to pass your UK driving test. Here Gavin shows you how you can identify early of situations. We can just see a van poking through the right hand bend up ahead and it's very sharp. This does create a bit of a problem, but by seeing the situation early, we're able to slow it down and figure out our options.
Oh, this
is lovely.
Thank you, DPD. What a place. No comment.
We'll let everybody else comment.
Just why?
Yeah, right on the corner there. And again, it goes all the way back to that. It's not always the pupil, it's the situation that you've got to be able to deal with. And that's the tough part about passing your test today. And it gets harder and harder each day because you've got more and more people on the road every day.
Dreaded airpin.
Yeah. Let's be honest, Gavin isn't a novice here, and he knows the area well. He's another instructor and a good friend of mine. He's actually a partner in a training group that we've got. Now, dealing with this junction can be terrible for a lot of pupils if you are not planning enough ahead. As you can see, you can't see too much round the corner. It's quite a sharp bend to the left. It's also on a very steep gradient, which doesn't translate very well on the video. If you aren't planning for this, you're going to potentially stall, be in the wrong position. It can create a real mess. So make sure that if you are going around a corner and you can't see, you just take your time a little bit. Plan ahead, think about your speed, gear and position. And wonder, what if something's around the corner?
Hold that in a second.
Easy peasy. Yeah, that
Mine don't
catches
like
one.
it.
Does it not?
It needs to go in first. It don't like that.
At the end of the road, we'll turn left. And we'll take the next road on the right. And for the last and final time, would you pull up anywhere that's safe on the left for me, please? And then I'd like you to move off when it is safe. At the end of the road, we'll turn right. Awareness and planning has to be, hands down, the easiest way to help you succeed on your test. As we come round this right bend, you can see a give way sign on the left just above the hedge. This helps us understand that we've got a give way junction fast approaching. So by seeing this, we're able to prepare in good time for the speed, the gear, and knowing that we're going to have to give way to any traffic on the road we're about to join. So here we are again, right back at the awareness and planning. Round this bend, you've got to consider what could possibly be happening. And as we start to come round, we notice cars on our side of the road. So Gavin quickly checks his mirrors and slows down, ready for the hazard. As it happens, there is a parked car on the other side of the road. So we can expect that the oncoming traffic will try to overtake them, being in our position. And all we do is we hold back for anybody who is already committed to that overtake.
Somebody's hit that post. Yeah. That's what it's there for.
Again, not seeing the post.
Yeah. Well, happy to say, Gavin, that you've passed. Just. No marks. But yeah, no, that's kind of like the difference between having competent ability on a test route to somebody who's less confident. We had lots to deal with there. It's what is it? It's 12:30 on a Saturday. That's when we've ended. We started it roughly about 12 o'clock, just before. And if you think about that, on a Saturday at 12 o'clock, the traffic conditions are lower. There's less sort of stuff to deal with, and that's just a standard driving test route there. We had people with wrong indicators, DPD vans on the corner, people just making mistakes. And that's part of what we've got to do, is that when we are driving, doing our driving test, it's not just about mastering a route, and it's not just about knowing the corners and the situations. It's being able to adapt dynamically to what's ahead. So yeah, there we go. A driving instructor can pass a driving test. That's at least answered that question.